Alright, let's hecking do this. Can't go spending any points or anything just yet. So time for another turbo difficult mission. Freeze and defend both robots. Protect the coal plant. These machines are not currently themselves. Look past their malfunctioning aggression and see them as living beings. I feel like freezing should be a nice thing you can do, like a clever tactic for defending them, but not necessary. Like, as long as you don't kill them, that should be good, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's give it a try. Victory in 5 turns. You are powered and you are powerful. Yeah, you just shoot in a straight line, deal 3 damage. You're basically a firefly with 1 HP. Okay. But do they ever fight each other? Do the Vek and the robot... I mean, I guess the Vek attack the robots, but do the robots ever attack the Vek, or will they only attack me? Fucking laser bot, man. Freeze tank? Piloted by Ganymede? What? Shoot a projectile that freezes targets? Okay. I mean, you still like him in the middle of the action. Ready to run after anybody. And then you... I think I like you on this tile. That's a water, that's ice. Okay. I think I like you here, where you can shoot most stuff. Well... This is the cannon, this is the laser. If you laser up here, I'm going to be really mad, so I do need to be sure I can deal with that. I think that would be worse than a laser pretty much anywhere on the far left side. So we're going to put you with a bias towards moving to the right. So you can shoot that spot if you need to. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can do that. And then you... That's an ice tile? Okay, so this is an entire row that you can move across. We definitely like you here. And since you can move 4, this should allow you to shoot any tile on the map while staying behind cover. Well, probably don't want to look at the cities as being cover, but I mean, I guess I already said the quiet part out loud. Okay, hold on. So, the laser bot... The laser bot is depicted as working differently. Like, I thought the shot would just go indefinitely and deal 1 damage to everything, but it's only shooting 2 tiles. I don't understand that. I'm supposed to freeze them though. Shit, I completely forgot that I'm only meant to be freezing them. How can I possibly do that? Wait. Yeah, you're targeting the city. You're targeting a city. Might have to settle for just freezing 1 robot, I don't know. Might not be able to freeze any of them. I honestly... This looks kind of insane. This looks like a completely impossible map now that I'm looking at it more. I can move you onto this tile and punch the scarab. I think... No, I can't, can I? Because you only move 3 now. Fuck, the 3 mobility on the mech is so bad. Oh, no, I can charge, though, so I can do that. I can move you here and charge. So you'll be on this tile, stop a spawn, push this back to save the city. I think that's pretty good. This water tile is ruining the tank's ability to freeze this mech, though. And then this slime is brutal, too. One, two, three, four. I could get the artillery mech down here to shoot this tile, push you back one, which does nothing because you just shoot in a straight line. How far can this thing move? That can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would allow this to freeze you. But this would be in the way. I think I have to kill the mechs. I see no way around killing the mechs. At least one of them. So you punch this over. Or, wait, what are you targeting? You're targeting that. I could... If you weren't in the way, I could artillery this tile, which would be amazing. The movement is so awkward here. You're not attacking, okay. Yeah, I'm so pinned in, I don't know. I can't let this thing hit 2 cities. And then this finish the city off. I think if I move you down here and punch this... then I could artillery it to have it die before it actually does attack anything. It would slam this into a mountain, push this into the water. You would be able to come down here and freeze this bot. That's pretty good. I'm still looking for a way to say... This bot just seems unsalvageable. I feel like this bot is impossible to contain. I could use... No, I can't use that to body block, because it just fucking dies. Basically everything fucking dies. Maybe you do just freeze this. No, this one needs to be frozen. So I move you down, punch this, move you down where this was, and freeze the laser bot. I should also consider the cannon mech's role a bit more closely. I could move that down first and shoot you over to the side. 4 moves, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the cannon mech needs to be used to kill the blob. I need to move these both out of the way so the cannon mech can kill the blob. And then... you could go here. No. Well, if the cannon mech is killing the blob, then both of these are already moved somewhere else. So you come down here, punch that. You come down and freeze that. You move up. Well, I have to move this first. I could shoot you with the cannon mech to kill the blob. That's an option. If I really want to have the artillery right here. I just can't let this thing be where it is. I cannot. So I think we are going to commit to killing the cannon mech. The 3 damage along any line is too powerful. I can't body block that shit. I can't attack it at all. It's in an impossible spot to deal with the artillery and the blob there. So we're just going to give up on that for now, I think. So this coming down and punching you over still seems pretty nice. You punch that over, this gets stopped from spawning, you freeze this robot, you do what? Wait. Instead of you freezing this robot from there, maybe you come down. No. No. What the hell? You've got 4 movement, right? 1, 2, 3. I guess you would have to shoot here to push this down. I mean, if you can do that, though. Maybe... No, because it's still going to blow up 2 cities, which I'm not willing to risk. So if you can move down here, you slam this into the scarab then. I'm okay with that. You run around, punch the scarab over. You come down and freeze the robot. You move here, shoot this, slam you into the scarab. And then the gun comes up and shoots the blob. I believe we have the play. You're down there. You come here. Freeze that nerd. Okay, I almost thought I ruined it, but we can still do this. You have to move up. Do I want to move down this far? Is there any reason to move down this far? I didn't think I could for some reason. It would deal slightly more damage, actually. It would burn the mech to death still, burn the robot, and then it would also damage the bobber. It would burn this, slam these 2 together, dealing damage to both of them, instead of just slamming these 2 together. So I guess that is slightly better. Or at least, so it seems to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Poor robot. Oh, and now there's water there. I guess that's also something I could have considered, is the water. Does the fire shot just instantly break ice then? Is that a thing? Because I don't think that ice was damaged. I don't know. That seems like a weird way for things to work, but maybe so. Okay, could you hecking not? That's a lot going on. You're in prime position to bump that. We could also freeze it and move it over, I guess. You're ready to fucking die. I can punch this into you and you're dead. And then I can shoot this and it's dead. If I don't want to freeze it first. So I punch you. Punch. Yeah, so these two are dead. You're still standing right here. Then I move you over here, I guess? No, I gotta deal with this fucking thing. You're not attacking. So what I could also do is I can move you down here and charge attack this nerd. I need this thing to fucking die though. Like if I move it over to that side, it's just gonna shoot there. Do I like the idea of moving you over here and then just pushing this firefly this way and trying to clear out this column? I can artillery here to move the firefly this spot, block a spawn. I can shoot the blob to kill the blob and do that. I think that makes good sense. Artillery here, firefly gets pushed over, shoot the blob, blob bonks the firefly. Firefly has 1 HP remaining. No, it has 2 HP remaining, but then takes 1 damage from this spawning. It doesn't... No, it would shoot you, but I don't care about that, because you're only doing 1 damage. And then you punch these nerds. I think that is a fine strategy. Get you pushed over. Shoot the heckin' blob. You'll get shot, but you'll get over it. Those are both dead. Neato. Stop more spawns. Oh wait, you have an action available. That seems fine. Yes. Please use your action. Freeze that nerd. Do, 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 do. Okay, I mean, I can punch you onto that, blocking another spawn. I can freeze you on top of that, like artillery here, push you over, freeze you, block another spawn. Or I could move this freeze tank to block a spawn here, and then just shoot the firefly. Yeah, I like that better. I do like that better. Or I could try and kill them more, I guess. I mean, killing them is good too. I'm told. Can move you down here and freeze that. Punch you. Move artillery onto this spot. I don't know if artillery on that spot makes a ton of sense, but it's something I could do. Move you down just closer to actually do things. Having you just frozen and out of the way does seem nice. Having this dead for the next turn seems less nice, though. Yeah, I think we've got good options here. I think you get punched over there. You'll get pushed over there and frozen. Wow, this thing has 4 mobility. Okay. I'll push you down here. Yeah. I like you right there. Freeze you. And then you can just move in closer. to the action to be ready to do things. I think I'd like you to stay frozen. Thank you. And I need to remember now, I need to cement it in my brain once and for all that this did move immediately after being unfrozen. So I need to get that weird idea out of my head. I don't know where it ever even came from. I punch you. And I don't give a shit about this thing. Ganymede. Miguel. Ganymede. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... I guess I can move you out of the way. Yeah, I mean, fine. I can move you out of harm's way. Get you down here. Shoot this fucker. And shoot him again. We've done it. Nothing was damaged. I understand your hand was forced, but at least one of the machines survived, and his server sisters will be thankful. Yes. My hand was indeed forced. Let's see what Miguel's upgrade is. +2 mech HP. I do like that. I like having HP. Okay, goodbye all the other areas. Back to corporate HQ. Pinnacle Tower is under attack. My analysis processor is unable to identify the species of Vek threatening us. Caution is advised. I need to destroy 5 goos and protect the corporate tower. Alright. I guess I could have thought about moving pilots around, if it would make a difference. But too late now. Yeah, I would have liked having the extra mobility in the mech, actually. No, it was extra health. It was extra health. Okay. That makes me feel better. Extra health in the mech is cool too, but... oh well. Well, I mean, right here you're in a position to go after the blob, which I guess is all we can really want. 3 HP. That's a bit scary. Yeah, we do need to go after that as much as we can. Have you right here. I think we just want everything lined up. You know what, you though, we want just moving along this line, because then you can attack everything. Yes. That makes sense to me. Oh. You're going after him? I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's allowed, I guess. You can do that. You're gonna shoot right over the corporate tower? Are you just showing off? Is that what this is? So I can punch you off of me and have you do nothing. I can shoot you and have you do nothing. And I can move over here to artillery you. You know what? If I artillery you to get pushed this way, then I can punch the slime into you. Save the city, do some extra damage to the slime. I like that. We'll artillery you first. Boop. I've made a critical error. I guess I can just move my mech around here and punch him this way into this scarab. That's fine. That'll do. Gets us a kill. Rip. And then do I want to shoot the scarab and kill it? Yeah, I have to save that city. Is there anywhere... I think I might rather move down here. I like being really in the middle of stuff with this guy, I'm finding. He's got a lot of HP now. And, he can't move that far. He can't shoot through buildings and stuff. So he's got to be a little bit in the middle of it, I think. Let's get you killed. Okay. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be really rough. The fucking splitting goos, man. I don't have a big ol' Hulk smash to deal with them anymore. I could drive you up here to shoot this, though. Or just over here to shoot it. There's a couple of ways that can go. But it'll also mean that we don't have to worry about this goo anymore. We can maybe even use it to our advantage by hitting this with the artillery and pushing this into the path of the goo. And then this would be able to move down and punch that back. Oh, I definitely have to deal with that, though. Well, the corporate tower is a higher priority than that civilian building, for sure. So... artillery here seems important. Alternatively... no, there's not much of an alternative. I've got to deal with this. This is top priority, I think. And then this and this are also being threatened. And this. 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings being threatened. Okay. Well, if I move you back a tile and then shoot here, that kills you, making this building not threatened, and softens you up to be killed by the combat mech. So that would save this building and the corporate HQ. I could also, though... This is a tough one. This is a very tough one. I mean, they're all tough ones lately, aren't they? I might be willing to sacrifice this building with the blob. But I want to see if there's any way I can get a good 2-for-1 here. Right now I have, I can do 3 units, and I have 4 structures to protect. So, it's a big ask. It's a long shot. This one, there's no way this one's going to interact with anything else. So that's going to take 1 unit's attack. 1 unit is going to have to just deal with that and nothing else. This one, we could maybe get some kind of 2-for-1 action out of it. This one is also just by itself. Well, attack order, maybe. Maybe I could... artillery, push this over. Yeah, the Scarab goes first. No, I would have to push it twice, actually. Because if I just push it over here... Well, you know what? It is interesting that if I go here and then shoot it to the left, it'll block a spawn and die. That's definitely a good thing to think about. Only if I use the gun. If I use this, it dies and will not block a spawn. If I use the artillery, it only gets pushed and doesn't take damage, so it won't die. So if I specifically use the cannon mech right here to shoot this to the left, then that kills it and blocks a spawn. And then I could use this to punch you downward back here. That seems very good. I think the blob kills itself even. So if I'm gonna sacrifice something, it would make sense for it to be the blob that I ignore, because then I don't have to deal with it next turn. While if I ignore another unit, it'll still be there next turn. So I think we let that blob blow up. And then with this stuff taken care of, And those are not my only options. I could also artillery down here, which would not stop this spawn though, because then this guy would get pushed off of the spawner and over here. It would still save the city. It would still end up shooting a mountain instead of a city. So that's something. If I artillery here, then that would push you out of the way. Like we put you here, shoot that to the side, artillery here to push that down. That just seems worse. That definitely seems worse, I think. So we would probably artillery this to the side? I don't know. I don't like not damaging that. I don't like just pushing that and not damaging it. What if I punch you, killing you? Or I shoot you. I could shoot you as well. And then I artillery here, just pushing this upward. Does that make any sense for any reason? Probably not. So I'm probably going to have to just push this with the artillery, as much as I hate it. As much as I hate doing that. Maybe you come up and shoot this to the side. And then my mech can punch this, killing it. And artillery can push this into the fire. That takes care of this one, does a damage to it, sets this one on fire, saves the corporate HQ, saves this building. So the only thing getting hit would be this, which I've agreed to sacrifice with the blob. This would be on fire. We're not stopping the spawn with that, though. So what about the path that stops the spawn? We push that to the side. Block a spawn, killing this thing. We move you up here. Or here. I guess it doesn't... I guess here. I would move you there. What am I saying? Okay, we move you here and push this to the side, blocking a spawn. We move you... Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. We move you up to shoot this to the side, and then we move you down a tile just to get out of harm's way and push this into a fire. So this dies and blocks a spawn. This gets set on fire, and this takes a damage and gets pushed to the side. That, I think, is going to be our ideal outcome. I think that's the best we can do it. You're here. Push that over. What are we using you for? Did I just skip this guy? I think I skipped this guy. You push the scarab onto there. You move down and push the firefly into the fire. And then you go up and punch this? That's... okay, that could be good. That actually kills this one. Or... you push this, not killing it, and we punch the firefly into the fire, which does kill it. Getting rid of the firefly immediately does appeal, but I also want to try and get that bonus objective with the goose, so I think I am going to use my walker mech on this nerd. Okay, I think I have puzzled it out enough. I think we've done it. Yeah, we probably want to do that after. I don't know. I don't know how the hell this spawning works, really. Yeah, if it spawns something here, and then I artillery this spot, then I forgot that this is gonna get pushed off of that tile, so that's not actually good. Well, I don't think I want to reset the turn over that though. I think that's still okay. So we still just move you down a tile. And artillery here. It is a shame that we're not actually killing this and blocking the spawn, but these things happen. And you get punched. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a moment, I guess. Probably gonna end up... Well, we don't know where they're gonna move to. Okay. That's my turn. There it is. I think the other option I discussed was a little bit better. But I don't know. I went over it so many times. I just can't hold these different plans in my head. I would legitimately need a notepad to write down the outcomes of each plan so that I could compare them. And I don't think I'm willing to go to that length yet. I don't know if I even can do that, because writing is another thing that I didn't really do while my arms and hands were recovering. So writing a bunch would just be additional strain. Probably not a good idea. You're literally on fire. You're not attacking. This is attacking a space that will be unoccupied soon, probably. I mean, I could just punch these together. Probably better to use the gun for that, if possible. I don't know how I could do that, though. What's the attack order? So you will shoot the blob if I leave you where you are. The blob will run into the building, though. Oh, that's so brutal, how that stuff always pushes into each other. You know what? Honestly, I might let you shoot my... No, the artillery mech will die from the impact, because it'll take 1 damage from the shot and then 1 damage from running into the thing. Okay. So maybe I try and maneuver the gun around to shoot this fool, killing it. If I punch this, it kills both of these nerds. And then the gun could move back a little. Or move... Yeah, a gun would probably move forward and shoot this, which would hit this empty city that got blown up by the last blob. So that would be okay. Actually, it wouldn't hit anything. If we damage this, it's gonna die next turn to the fire. Okay, that's important to remember. And then these two, these are double cities that are both going to take multiple damage. So we have to stop everything that's happening over there. And I don't honestly know how. Attack order. Okay, the blob goes first. So we can't just use the firefly to kill the blob, unfortunately. If I punch these into each other, that frees up my gun to come up here and shoot the blob over to the side. I don't know if that's good enough. You have enough HP to tank 1 firefly hit, so you could come down here, punch the blob, tank a firefly hit. That might be necessary. We're very close to the end of the fight, so that actually seems like a pretty sensible move to me, I think. That completely saves this area, so I can just worry about, what, this city, and is that it? Is it just those 2 cities? So if I use my walker mech, punch here, these 2 cities are safe. This one are targeted. Yeah, so I just need to save those 2 from the firefly, the blob, and the scarab. I can kill the scarab easily. And the firefly. I can move you over here. Shoot the scarab into the firefly and they both die. And then I can artillery this. I don't think it's gonna get better than that. I sincerely doubt that it will get better than that. Okay. I need to let Ema in real quick. She's yelling at me. Give me 1 second to do that. That little turd stands at my door, yells at me. I go and open it for her, and she just looks at me for a second, and then turns around and walks away. And I guarantee, now that I've closed the door again, she's gonna be yelling again in a minute. What a jerk. Okay, so artillery blows up the blob. Yes. Goodbye, blob. You move back here out of the path of the little blob there. Blast those two into each other. More where that came from? Hell yes. And you do a cool charging attack into this blob. And prepare to get your ass beat. Ugh. This is scary. This is about to be... I don't know, this is a very spooky turn. Slimes move. You shoot me in the face. Stop with the blobs, please. No more blobs. No, I wanted you to stay next to each other, please. Come on. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, you're not actually threatening anything. I can just, can I just punch you? Then you get eaten by the slime. So punch is probably not the solution there. Victory in 1 turn. We've got 1, 2... We've got too many things to defend. 3, 4... Yeah, we're in a pickle again. This one's dealing 1 damage while you're dealing 3. Everything's too spread out to get any kind of combination going on them either. Okay, hold on. I'm having some kind of big brain moment maybe. If I move my gun here and use it to shoot the firefly to the side, that saves this area. And then I can move my artillery here and shoot this spot, pushing this to the side and saving this city, and pushing my gun into this blob, saving the corporate HQ. Making a 2-for-1 where 1 should not be possible. And then you can run up here and punch the blob. I think that's actually a sick play. I think that's really good. I think we're also going to be 1 short on our destroy 5 goose goal, which makes me very sad. Is there any way I can do better than that? I mean, that's a great play, but it doesn't get me the destroy 5 goose, so I'm trying to think if there's a better option where I can kill 1 more goo. I can do the same thing, just have the gun in this tile. Have the gun on this tile instead of this tile. And then shoot here with the artillery. Can it go that far? 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't reach that far. My thought was if I have the gun here and shoot this with the artillery. Then the gun bonks this and kills it, and then this gets pushed into the fire and also dies. That's a shame. So yeah, I think I just can't do the 5 goose thing. Or I could give up on protecting the corporate tower, but there's no point in that. It's the same reward for either of them. I don't know. There's got to be some option here. I think I have to go with that original plan. I don't think I have a better option. What a shame. One more movement on my artillery and I'd have it all. I don't think there's anything clever I can do with the fire either. I never noticed that this nerd blinks. Do they all blink? They do. Okay. Nice little attention to detail, I suppose. Well, I see no point in lollygagging, I guess. I will punch you. I will move you right here. And save these fools. And you go here, yes? Yes. To push them around. Well done. That is well done, isn't it? Good job, me. Ugh, I wish I had destroyed one more goo, though. I should also take note, I had been wondering before if the firefly shooting the edge of the map would damage the tile, and now I know that it does. I need to cement that in my brain as well. I will assign a drone force to tail and scan that new VEC. We must obtain more data to properly combat it. Protect the corporate tower. Nobody's leveling up. Lost one city, but that happens. Got some... 6 reputation is pretty decent, I think. I think that's about all you can ask for most of the time. I don't know why you would ever prioritize Power Grid over reputation when you can just trade reputation for Power Grid later. I mean, unless you're in very, very dire straits and you've got like 1 power left. Maybe you want it just to get you through the next mission. All VEC take +1 damage from bumps and blocking emerging VEC. I mean... Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, blocking emerging VEC, that's not gonna happen too often. But if they take an extra damage from being pushed, that's huge, actually. That's very big. Freeze yourself and nearby tiles. And then I can give it +1 size. That's a little crazy. I would have to, like, artillery myself out of it. Unfreezing everything around me in the process. That seems dicey, honestly. That seems very dicey. You can't use more than 1 attack in a turn, can you? Like, if you have multiple different weapons, I don't think you can use them both. You have to choose just one. I could be wrong about that. Punch an adjacent tile, damaging and pushing it to the left. Just to the left, okay. I guess they had to pick a direction. I mean, they didn't. They could have given you a choice. But it's cleaner UI this way. I would not mind a Sidewinder Fist. I can see the appeal. It's still only 2 damage, though. I think I'm going to use the charge a lot more. I'm not sure I want to spend reputation points on it. I've already got that. I could put it on another unit. I could just turn my gun into a second artillery. Oh, no. These are the things I already have. Those are for selling. Right. So I could give this immediately +1 damage, but that's not that exciting. I'd rather just keep my Titan Fist dash. I think we definitely buy the Force Amp. There's no question about that. The other two I'm not super sure about. Might rather just have a reactor core and a grid power. Sidewinder Fist. I'd be more interested in that if I didn't have the dash equipped already. Yeah, I think we just go for these things. Seems good to me. Who's getting that reactor power, though? I think +1 move on this is too important to ignore, but we'll look at the other options. Oh, and right, this has to have some power. Backburn could definitely be useful. I think we've been in a number of situations now where that would have been really useful. But I think we've got to get that extra move on the mech. I keep calling it, everything is a mech. I gotta stop that. Gotta learn the right terminology here. Give you +1 move. And then... who's most likely to survive? I guess you have the extra HP, huh? So, the extra HP and the evasion. Yeah, I'll call you the most likely to survive. You're gonna get even more reactor power. Force amp. I gotta keep that in mind. Alright, goodbye, island. Okay, so you can go here. You have to do a minimum of 2 islands, and then you can do up to 4. I still want to unlock this final island, though. So we're going to do number 3 now. See what the heck this boss Scion is like. I hope it doesn't just give them all the bonuses. Oh my god. That'd be insane. Oh, you know what? Let me take another quick